Plot twist! Hey everyone, Templar74 here with another Yu-Gi-Oh video, and today's Yu-Gi-Oh video is going to be my review of the latest episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush, episode 54, I believe, and this is the Go Hyuna versus Manabu episode. And I gotta be honest with you guys, this episode, I really enjoyed this episode. I didn't see a whole lot of it coming, to be honest with you, and I was just shocked at how well this episode went over for me, in my opinion. I really enjoyed it, and I really didn't have anything bad to say about it. But I'm rambling, and at risk of further rambling, we'll talk about everything soon enough, so let's move on to the actual episode. So, the episode premise is Go Hyuna, who is searching for Yuga, which we're going to talk about this in a little bit. She basically tracks down Manabu. And Manabu is sitting at the head of the Goha Corporation now as part of trying to figure out how Maximums are carding everybody, but he's pretending to follow Phaser or to be under Phaser. But anyway, it's weird, it's convoluted. Anyway, Go Hyuna, furious at Manabu, challenges him to a rush duel. And she's basically doing this to be like, you tell me where Phaser is if I win, and if you win, I get carded. And we'll talk about that in a little bit too. But anyway, Go Hyuna knows that Phaser's responsible for what happened to Yuga. She's not going to let this sitting down. And yeah, so the rush duel begins. But before we get into the rush duel, I want to say here, I don't know what it was. We got a little bit of flashbacks of Yuga's interactions with Go Hyuna, but this is just like weird. You wonder whether it's something a little bit more than friendship here. I'm not much of a Yu-Gi-Oh shipper, but that just kind of seemed to be the route they were going with it. So anyway, yeah, it just makes you question just what exactly went on between Yuga and Go Hyuna. So anyway, I set that aside. Now we're going to get into the rush duel. And the rush duel actually goes pretty decently. Go Hyuna's using her attribute deck that she built with Yuga's help. After seeing his Sevens Roads deck and studying it, she built this deck on her own. And she does fairly well until Manabu brings out a Maximum monster. Yeah, and by the way, his Maximum monster, friggin' badass. But anyway, he uses his Maximum monster to defeat Go Hyuna, and now because of the rules that Phaser has set in, and the Relic has set in, and all this other craziness that we've gotten over these last couple of episodes, you lose to a Maximum monster, you get carded. Now, carded, that's something we haven't seen since Arc 5, and I'll be honest with you, I really enjoyed that aspect of Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5. I wasn't a fan of the ending, but the carding concept I really did enjoy. So to see that come back was really intriguing to me and really cool. But yeah, it just makes you wonder how far this war is going to go and how severe it's going to get. But anyway, all that being said, Yuna is carded just as everybody else shows up. And we also get another angle of the episode, which I forgot to talk about at the very beginning. Rovian. She is approached by Yuhi, and he's basically watching this all go down with Rovian. And so, yeah, we've got multiple angles here in this episode. But, again, rambling, that's pretty much the episode. Like I said, this episode was really good, really enjoyed it. It brought back some aspects that I really enjoyed. I enjoyed the Maximum from Go Rush, or Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s and Go Rush, to be honest with you. I enjoy the Maximum summon. But we also got carding back, which is something that I really enjoyed from Arc 5. And it's just, there are so many questions that episodes like this build that you just have to watch more and you get invested more. And I really do enjoy it when Yu-Gi-Oh! Does that. But anyway, overall, I give the episode an 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed this episode. Can't really say anything bad about it. It's just the tier for a 9 or a 10 episode is just so friggin' high, it's going to be really hard for an episode to get to it. But this episode, if there was an episode that came close to getting into the 9 category or 9 or 10 category, it was this episode, to be honest with you. Really enjoyed it. But anyway, those are just my thoughts. And as always, I want to hear yours. So in the comment section down below, let me know what your guys' thoughts were about this week's episode. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you think it was just there? What are your thoughts? Just let me know in the comment section down below. Because as always, I enjoy hearing from you. All right, everyone. As always, Templar74 signing off. Have a great day, everybody. And I'll talk to you all next time. Goodbye, everybody.